Okay. Alright. Welcome back to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Actually, is it this camera that's the problem? No, this one's still shitty too. Oh, whatever. I have no idea why just Amarek does this. Yep, that PlayStation sound is pretty good. It's pretty good. So again, there's no way to load your save.
Paris in the fall.
When starting it, you have to get into the game first and then load your save. Yeah, that was easy. I told you, Suzu, it's so easy. And then you don't even have to use IRC to log in. You can just do it through LiveSplit. It's so much easier than it used to be. Alright, load our save game here.
As I pick my life when...
This is a really bad design oversight here that you have to go into a new game just to restore your game. Alright, so we're currently trying to break into this guy's hotel room. I'm going to investigate a little bit here for how to do that. I have a feeling I need to get that key from behind the desk. I guess I can close Spat's stream. He's currently doing the end of Duck Percent. There we go. What games are actually... That's true. I don't know. There's good games out recently. Hopefully the game didn't lock up here. Okay, good, it didn't. Alright, so this is the door we're trying to get into.
The sign on the door read 22. If the tailor's description was correct, this was the killer's room.
Alright, and then those two doors are locked. Those we can't interact with. Alright, so in our inventory, we got a clown nose, a picture, a tool, that is a hand buzzer, and this is a wad of a very specific, suspicious thing. Alright, so I guess we're just going back downstairs then. Maybe I should talk to creepy piano lady. See if she can be creepy with desk guy for us. Or maybe I can call waifu. Alright, so here are the keys. I think that one of those is the key to the room, but the guy won't let us just take them. That's my PV. Thank you for the host and raid, Spat. Welcome, guys. Alright, so this guy's got like earplugs in, because when you talk to him, he pulls something out of his ears. I think.
What now, monsieur?
Oh, he didn't this time. Alright, Oh.
About the key hanging on the hook over there.
Oui, monsieur.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
I'd like to check into room 21.
That is not possible.
How come? You said it was vacant.
It is reserved for another guest.
Rats.
No, monsieur. Dutch.
Oh man. Shots are fired at all countries. The other day it was Belgium.
What do you make of this tissue?
Now it's
Do you
the
wish
Dutch.
me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Hey, no! It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
As you wish, monsieur. Perhaps you would like a little plastic baggie to keep it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
Making a mess in my pocket. Don't worry about it.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand.
Alright.
Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks
sure.
like he's going like this. Like, who talks to somebody like that? Away from me, Americans!
What do you make of this tool?
Stunning, monsieur. I bet you handle it like a professional.
Stunning.
Can you tell me which room the man in the photograph is taken?
Oh no, monsieur. That information is confidential.
Do you recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
Alright then. Seems we're done with this guy.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Alright. We can't call waifu with that. Oh, we can look at this thing.
It was the register of guests staying at the hotel. There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Merlin. There's no umlaut there. Alright. So, I'm assuming I just can't pick up the key. Let's call waifu. Maybe she can help us out. Yep, we're after Khan. Let's get our revenge. Load screens. Get used to load screens in this game. They're everywhere. We could call this guy again. See what he's got to say.
No point in phoning that guy again.
Alright, good. You add an E to it? Or...
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. I have the address of the killer's hotel.
If you're going to pay him a visit, take care. Remember, that guy's a professional.
Thanks. I'll be fine.
Oh, really? Okay. Merlin. Alright. So that turns the O into an umlaut O then? I didn't know that. And I took 3 years of high school German, and they never said anything about that. GG high school German.
Hi, ma'am.
Alright, this is Thirsty Piano Lady.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
This lady's awesome.
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you
Told you.
asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, no. It's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Scouts honor?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way for a boy to get licked into shape.
This lady's...
Now tell me, why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a connecting door.
I shouldn't think my feminine charms would be much use in this case. But a good dose of English arrogance might do the trick.
Great. I knew she would be of help somehow. Put that thirst to use.
I say! You there! Flunky!
Oui, madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewellery for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Over to you, my dear.
Wow, that guy's walk. Wow. Alright, get that thing. Get it. Come on, game. Come on. This game has to load everything. Holy crap. Come on. Alright, good. We made progress. I was a little concerned that I wouldn't get into this room. All right, so it's for 21, I think, which is this room. Let's see.
The sign on the door,
Yep, 21.
it was a key ring bearing one large...
All right, sure.
Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Yep. He's too busy being fabulous in the other room. Alright. What can we do here? Boots on French TV. See all those commercials with naked people in them. Good old European commercials.
There was nothing in the wardrobe apart from a vague, lingering smell of camphor.
I don't think we can watch TV. I think I can operate this lamp. That's not a lamp.
There was no...
Whoops. As long as you tag it as NSFW, then I'm totally fine. Totally fine with it. Just make sure people know that the link is possibly NSFW. Then we're all good here. I thought that was awesome when I went to
The cabinet was empty, but it smelt of onions. No kidding, it really did.
no kidding. When I went to Germany in 2003, that there were boobs on TV and it was great. Just in advertisements on MTV. And it was the greatest thing.
A cabinet stood beside the bed.
Alright, so we got onions in the cabinet. This thing smells like something else. Nothing else here. Looks like it works, so I guess we're going out the window. You figured it out, Chizu? Well done. We could probably race Daggerfall tomorrow or something. Not today. We're almost 7 hours into this stream. Oh, this is... Hopefully there's not a clown in here. Oh, even I don't know what to do. Nope, I turned that TV off immediately. Barbara Bush would have been very disappointed if I continued watching these topless women in TV commercials. They would have been very disappointed. They would never let me back in the country again. All right, so that has no hotspot. That door is probably still locked. All right, let's look at this thing.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
What about on bed?
The bed was several times larger than the narrow cot I'd been given at the place I was staying. The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits.
Well, that should tell you one thing, actually. Why is it not? Game? Hello?
The bed was freshly made. The bed...
All right, stop it. Stop it, game. Start race, no space.
The interior of the closet was large enough for me to climb right in.
What are you saying, George? All right. Well, great. There we go. Okay.
There was nothing in the pockets of the pants. The pants were newly laundered and pressed with immaculate creases.
Those don't look like pants. That just looks like... Yeah, pick them up.
There was nothing. The
All right.
pants were new. The pants were new.
That seems like the only thing in this
The interior of the closet was large enough for me to climb right in.
So I think I have to get inside that closet at some point, maybe?
The bed was... The bed...
So none of that is interactive right here. None of that is. Couch isn't. Alright, what about this stuff? This is not interactive either. What about this? Probably not. Nope. Well, here we go.
I searched the interior of the briefcase, but, as I'd half expected, it was empty. It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died.
Okay, what about the pillow?
The bed was...
No.
The bed...
Not even a own thing. This thing we already used, I think.
The cabinet...
Alright, just a cabinet. I think that's everything in the room.
The assassin had been...
Alright, so I guess we try and leave via the door. As we've used that, it said there's nothing in the pockets. Do we have any inventory items? That was the briefcase. So we have the room key. We got the clown nose, the picture, our tool, the zapper, and our wad of questionable sticky white substance. So... try using this thing. The door... What? I thought the door was locked. Oh no! Oh no. I guess we're getting in that closet.
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Alright, good. Yep. The guy at the desk is already occupying the closet, apparently. How many load screens has this been so far? Was that 3 load screens for this one cutscene? So there's another one. Oh boy, this version is real good. There's gonna be another load screen here. Okay, good. That would have been excessive. 5 load screens for a 20-second cutscene. Alright. Way to go, PlayStation.
I couldn't believe my luck when I found 2 items in the pockets of the pants. The first was an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. The second was a pass card which read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Gruber. Alright, so Hans Gruber is somehow involved in this. Hey, look at those. Look at
The
the pants.
pants matched the jacket which the killer had lost in Paris.
Alright. Wasn't there something else in here? Alright. Okay, so I think that's all the dude did here. Let's close this, not to arise suspicion, and then get the fuck out of here. Hopefully not get a game over. I don't know if you can die in this game. I'm dying on the inside, though, with these load screens, though. Oh, boy. Alright, good. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so let's call up Waifu and see what she's got to say about Gruber. Or we could just go to her place. We can probably keep the room key, though. They won't mind. You can die? Oh, no. Well. Is it something like... Does it give you an option to continue, or is it just, you'll load your save game? Because if you can... If that is the case, then I should be saving a lot more than I am. Like, these guys can probably kill you. Oh, God. Okay.
Just a minute, monsieur.
Uh-oh.
What's your problem?
No problem, if you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flap.
You bet!
Hey, knock it off. Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch!
Okay.
Our apologies, monsieur.
What? I had to report you to the authorities.
Round here, we are the authorities.
They are the
You
law.
want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flap.
Alright. This is probably to the map. Let's just see what's back here. Though, you guys had put the fear of game over into me. Let's just do this. I didn't betray the law. I am the law. Just you wait. The Judge Dredd FMV light gun game is in the list. When that comes up, that better be a first round pick. The Judge Dredd FMV light gun game better be a first round pick, or else I will make it a first round pick, because I am the law. It actually looks like a pretty good light gun game. That said, it actually looks alright. Besides the cutscenes. The cutscenes are... I have a light gun in the mail. It actually got delivered earlier. I just need to go get the box. The bigger problem is I don't have a CRT TV. That I will have to fix sooner rather than later. Because you can't actually use light guns on an LCD because of the way they work. Alright, so this looks like nothing doing here. Nothing doing here. Sure. Alright, so I have no idea why this scene is even here, because you can't even look at this door. So, alright, let's get out of here. Let's Go Jungle. Is that that's not a PS1 game, as far as I know. There's a German, like, edutainment turkey shooting game or something. Is pretty much the only PAL only PS1 light gun game that I saw. It's got a German name, but it's a PAL 5 game. All right, let's go back to Rude Jerry and talk to Waifu again. Oh, it's only an arcade? Oh man. Let's Go Jungle. Is it actually good? Or is it a best? Because the actual best light gun game is Point Blank. Point Blank 2, to be precise. That sounds like a good time. Or Gun Bullet, if you go by the Japanese name. But everywhere else it's Point Blank. That sounds like a good strat.
What do you think I should do next?
I think you should look for clues at the hotel.
I did.
I guess so.
I did. Oh, you never want to play two-player for Point Blank anyways. That's not how Point Blank is played.
Maybe not.
Did she turn into Carlos, I guess?
I found this in the killer's room.
What is it? A credit card?
ID, Thomas Merlin, of the Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Never heard of him or the company.
I found this matchbook in the killer's hotel room. It's from the Club Alamut.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written inside it?
No, what were you expecting?
If this was a movie, there'd be a clue, a name or an address. That's no use. There aren't even any matches in it.
Oh well, I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Well, it's for a club. The name of the club is a clue, you guys. Are you that stupid? Are you two that dumb? It's for a club, whatever it is.
Did I show you this matchbook?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Did I show you this?
Yeah, alright. Alright, huh? Oh, yeah. Alright, so our only number is for Dude Bro who doesn't know anything.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
I could go back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
Alright, so the game is pretty sure I need to go back to the Hotel Ubu. Alright, let me look at that matchbook. I'm pretty sure there's a name of a club on that matchbook. Maybe fortune teller lady knows. She's got all the answers. Alright.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut.
Yeah, that's clearly a clue right there. Club Alamut.
It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
Alright, I probably have to ask thirsty lady about it. Or Nobel dude about the key card. But I'm pretty sure thirsty lady is the one I need to talk to about that stuff. Alright, back to Hotel Ubu. Yep, thirsty lady is a fountain of knowledge. Wonder what kind of amazing things she's got to say about our two new inventory items.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Alright, so we got some new dialogue options here.
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts. Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
I got the key. Thanks for your help, ma'am.
Alright.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has 1,000,000 faces. I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
I have to go, ma'am.
Alright, let's ask this dude. He probably knows where the club is. He loves to party, it seems.
Hello again. Do you recognize this card?
No, I do not.
Does the name on this matchbook mean anything to you?
Indeed it does, for Alamut was the home of the old man of the mountains. You do not know him?
No, I don't. Tell me again about Alamut.
It is the home.
Old Man of the Mountains. Alright. Well, we got something out of this guy. I wasn't expecting that.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Alright, and then this guy.
What now, monsieur?
Maybe give him the key back?
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Can't you do anything about them?
What goes on in the streets of Paris is hardly my responsibility.
Aren't you concerned that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur. Did they steal anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either. Do you recognize this key?
That is the property of the Hotel Ubu.
Correct.
May I ask how it found its way from the little hook to your pocket?
I might have goofed.
Would you believe it was put there by a poltergeist?
No, monsieur. The hotel is regularly serviced by an exorcist. If we had a ghost, Father Fécond would have flushed it out.
I suppose you want the key back.
Not spécialement. The room is vacant. Since you are so determined to conduct your little investigation, I won't stop you.
Alright, well that's easy.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur Merlin's property.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
Oh, that's right.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with that.
So he put something in the safe. So we probably need to get into that safe.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
Alright.
Hey, shake my hand.
I have already explained why I would rather not.
Okay, so we need to get into the safe.
Did I show you this?
We may...
Alright.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
So maybe now I need to talk to waifu. Let's call waifu. Because I doubt there's anything in the room. I could talk to the guys outside, but I'll try that after talking to waifu here. After a few load screens.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
What? Well, that was, yeah, I think that's a good idea, Nisk. We're talking to the dudes outside, just in case it goes really sideways. Alright, so let's save the game here, in case this goes real wrong. But that was a good talk with waifu there. We got a whole lot of useful information that she's fine. Great. Thanks. So hopefully this number will stay at 0 for the whole time, but no guarantees. Man, I didn't think there would be performance problems in a point-and-click adventure game, but early PlayStation continues to prove me wrong. Alright, so the guy on the left was a little slow, so we might be able to reverse psychology some information out of him. Maybe.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Alright. Talk to dude bro on the left.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Don't you think you have some explaining to do?
Huh?
I'm an American citizen and a bona fide visitor to your country.
What the...
You can't touch me up in the street and expect to get away with it.
Get lost, creep.
Yeah, that costs money.
The man looked like an amiable Bigfoot.
Alright, so I guess we can't even talk to him.
The guy looked just like a weasel. Hey, Shorty!
Hey, have you seen my tool?
What does this tool suggest to you?
Hard labor.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
It is just a matchbook. Why should I recognize?
Alright, this might be trouble here. Let's see what happens.
Do you know a guy called Merlin?
No.
Alright, good. What about this?
What does this key mean to you?
Nothing.
Alright.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
You are sick. Very sick.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No, I never saw him.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
Alright, so
Forget it.
forget it. Maybe I should go look in that room again. I might have missed something there. The waifu said we need to continue to look for clues in the hotel. There's still the key card that we got, which I guess opens a safe in the back left room that Death Dude will not let us get access to. Nothing in the registry. I don't think we can use our card here.
What now, monsieur?
Did I show you this pass?
Oui, monsieur.
Well, okay then. Alright, upstairs it is. So if I look in the rooms here, and if I don't see anything else, then I guess I just gotta, one, probably go back to waifu, and two, the police station, maybe? Because the guy said maybe you should speak with the police about
The
this.
door was locked.
What? I gotta sneak in there again?
The door was locked.
Am I on the wrong path here, Spat? I'm gonna go check out that other room and see if I missed something. I'm good? Okay. Alright, it looks like this is... Still interact with this thing. And that is still...
The cabinet...
Alright, smells like onions. Alright, so I'm fairly sure he probably closed his window. In the other room. Nope, window's still open. There's also...
The cobbles of the alleyway looked very distant and very hard.
There's nothing out here really that I see. There's the cobble thing. Also DE cobble. Why would you ever play that when you have Dust 2? Alright, so let's go in here again. And hopefully not get killed. Hopefully the killer isn't in here. Hopefully. Alright, good. I don't see him. Alright. Yeah, this game's pretty good. Pretty good so far. I really like the writing and the voice acting. The animation is also great.
The assassin had been too smart to leave incriminating evidence beside his bed.
Alright. So the pants are still there. I don't think we can just pick them up.
There was nothing else.
Alright,
The
nothing
pants
else.
matched.
Yep, pants match. We can't take them. This briefcase is still here.
I searched the interior of the...
Yeah, but it's empty. And then this is still the briefcase.
It was the...
Okay. Closet is probably still empty. Hey, Walrus. Good morning. Or good noon, I guess.
The interior of the closet was large enough for me to climb right in.
Yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation. That's what this whole feature is playing through all the US-released PlayStation 1 games. So this is the PlayStation version. Alright, so I don't see anything else in here to interact with. So we already did all that stuff. Alright, so I guess we're leaving. Because this is playing all the PlayStation games, Ed, not just playing games and on whatever platform they came out on. That's not what this is about. So even if the PlayStation
The
port of
door
it
was locked.
is bad, we're still playing through it. Like Wing Commander 3, the first game in this feature, the PlayStation port of that game is real bad, but we still made it to the end. Yeah, maybe. That sounds legit as to why the gangsters are there. So I don't think there's anything else we can do in the hotel here. I haven't looked at this, have I?
I figured the lady at the keys wouldn't appreciate a duet with a musical illiterate like me.
I don't know why that... Why aren't you... Okay, he just shrugs. Alright, sure.
The figure of a sexless youth was frozen in mid-skip with a silly grin on its stone lips.
Yeah, there's quite a few point and clicks on PlayStation. There's this, there's Blazing Dragons, there's the 2 Discworld games. There's Broken Sword 2 is also on here. And there's more. I just can't remember them right now.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
I too love Brave Fencer Musashi.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Yeah, I think that one is Tales of the Sword Spat. I think that's the one you're thinking of. I think that's the one. And yeah, that one also looks bad. So let me see if I can I leave this way? No, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Waifu and see what she says. She might have an update for us. Maybe, hopefully. Which was on Ruggieri? I think. We could also get our fortune told again. I wonder if this, if Flower Lady here is the built-in hint system for the game. So I'm playing on a controller right now, but I actually have a PlayStation mouse coming in the mail. So I'll be able to play this with a mouse as intended, whenever that comes in.
What do you think I should do next?
Better not say the hotel. I'm gonna be
I
mad.
think you should look for clues at the hotel.
I guess so.
Well, how about you come with me to the hotel instead of sitting here sketching.
See you later.
Where are you going now?
Back to the fucking
I
hotel
could go
again.
back to the Hotel Ubu, I guess. Whatever those two thugs are after must be important.
Okay. So I haven't tried using items on the dude bros outside the hotel. So I might be able to trick the guy on the left into doing something. And I'm thinking maybe using the hand buzzer thing on the guy on the left. Though maybe that'll just make him mad. Let's get our fortune told here. Maybe she's got a hint for me.
Oh, hi.
Alright. Wait, she's not gonna tell me oh, fuck. This lady's still useless.
See you later.
That's right.
Alright, back to the hotel, I guess, then. So it's gotta be with the guys outside, is the next step here. Because we kind of run out of stuff to do inside the hotel. So it's gotta be the guys out front. Yeah, that's true. But what's there left to do inside the hotel, though? Because the guy at the desk has already said he's not going to help us out. There's nothing in both the rooms on the upper floors. Thirsty Lady's got nothing for us. I'm going to try using this buzzer on this guy and see what happens. This guy doesn't give us a prompt to do stuff with him.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
It's no good pretending you don't understand me.
For the last time, get lost.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't? What if I call the cops?
First, I break your arms at the elbows and wrists. Then, when you recover consciousness, I break your fingers.
There's just one flaw in your plans, Ape-Man.
What's that?
It's broad daylight. I don't think even you would assault me on a busy street. Of course, this tranquil square at the end of a cul-de-sac. This isolated corner of Paris that hasn't seen a street sweeper's brush since VE Day. This would be just about perfect for a mugging. Pardon me, I'm about to get very lost.
Get lost, creep.
Alright. So, I'm flipping the nuclear switch. What am I missing, guys? What is the next step here that I'm clearly missing? I'm raising the white flag. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm missing. What am I supposed to do here? Give me a hint. Thirsty lady? Because I already talked to her before, and she was like, hey, bro.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George.
Alright, thirsty lady. Use all the things on thirsty lady.
Do you want this key?
No, thank you, darling.
Did I show you this?
Yes,
Yep.
Did I
okay.
show you?
Yep.
yes, you did.
Yep, we did. Okay.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to keep Merlin's pass as a memento?
No, darling. My broken heart is reminder enough.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers.
Alright, this sounds
But he
like,
wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
like we're back on
I'll
track.
give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George.
Oh shit, alright, progress. Thirsty lady is bringing the thunder and lightning to fabulous desk clerk.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law.
Oh shit!
If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
One moment, please.
This game is so good. Oh man.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
This game is so good.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
Alright. Back to waifu's apartment then. But it sounds like the dudes out front are just gonna jack this thing the second I walk out the door. So it's gonna save the game in case we need to call upon Judge Thirsty Lady again. Judge Thirsty Lady is a great name. Alright, I have this up there, just so you know. From here on out, until I remove this, please don't give spoilers or tips. When the hot light is off, then you can. It's all I ask. But yes, that's what I figured, is I shouldn't go out through the front door. Oops. Yeah, I figured that camera angle over the alley would have been the thing to do here. All right, so let's go out through the window. It's fine. Just let's see what happens here. All right, so I'm assuming that scroll thing was what those guys were after. So let's leave through this door. Though I don't think there's anything down there to land in. There's like some garbage stuff. But I don't think I can use the bed sheets to make a rope down. I'm probably way overthinking this. But I probably have to drop down into that alley there. Alright. So there's garbage off to the left side, I think. Dumpster diving, yep.
If I wanted my shins sticking out of my shoulders, I could have jumped. Mama Stobart didn't raise no suicidal fools, though.
The cobbles of the...
So maybe I do have to make some sort of rope. Because this is probably still a cobblestone over there. Alright, what are our items here? We got our tool. We have this thing.
It was the ancient manuscript which Khan had stolen from Plantar.
We got a matchbook, this buzzer thing, some stuff, a photo key, and a clown nose. I don't think any of that will help us out here. So let me interact with the bed in this room. So maybe I can use the bed. Maybe. Yeah, if I don't if this doesn't give me a clear way down to that alley, then I'll just go out through the front door and we'll see what happens. So this isn't even gonna let me use it. Alright then. Yeah, let's just try leaving through the front door and see what happens. They're probably just gonna let us leave. Easy. Probably. A chase scene, oh boy. I hope it doesn't make me control, like, action stuff with this cursor, because that will not end well. Man, we're already 3 hours into this game. This doesn't feel like we're 3 hours into this. Wait, what? This, it's given an icon over here. Oh, I guess not. Alright, let's see what happens. Hopefully Thirsty Lady will come to our defense if we need it.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flat.
Is this what you're after, Guido?
See, that's it.
Well,
I can explain everything. Well, almost everything.
Too late. You're on your way to feed the fishes.
I'm allergic to fish. I break out in blotches when I eat tuna.
Let's go.
well, sometime later. Welp, rip. Apparently. Okay, so yes, you can die in this game. Ah, boy. Well, there we go. We're on the board, boys. We're on the board. Alright, so the next question is, how do we get out of there without getting wrecked? So we can call waifu on the phone. I think that's the next thing I'll try. We can call waifu. I don't think we have the number for the police. We can talk to Thirsty Lady. I didn't see anything in the rooms on the second floor that we could use as like a rope down. The dude at the desk is useless. So, call in waifu. She'll save us. Man, I hope the other places you could die are also just as obvious. Oh boy. Otherwise I'm gonna have to be saving like everywhere.
Bonjour, couleur.
Hi, it's George. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hey, I've got something awesome to show you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A surprise.
Oh, I don't like mysteries, George.
I can't tell you just now, but I'll come show you soon.
Hot. Well, that didn't help much. I guess Thirsty Lady's our next hope here. Maybe she can smuggle it out.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Alright. Can you smuggle this thing outside for me, lady?
This is what Merlin was so keen to hide.
Really? Well, that fuss for a sample of wallpaper.
It's some kind of manuscript, and it looks to be very old.
If I was you, I'd keep it well out of sight until you're clear of this place.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could roll it up and put it down my pants.
No, that wouldn't do at all. You'd attract far too much attention.
Well, what do you
Thanks for
suggest,
helping
lady?
me get the manuscript, Lady Piermont.
Any time, my dear.
I know. Shit. Okay, why didn't I think of this earlier? We just need to drop it into the trash can.
I have to go, ma'am.
We just need to go out on that ledge and just drop it onto the street below, and then just leave. I'm sure that's got to be the solution. That's got to be it. As he mentioned earlier that the streets aren't cleaned very often. Up the butt, yep. It'll be very useful. Okay. That's got to be the solution. That you go outside and you just drop it onto the street. That's got to be it. If that's not the solution, then I don't know. That's got to be it, though. Okay. Yes, this is my first playthrough. Completely blind. Yeah, the omnipresent loading screens are something. Alright, so drop this thing down here.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript. But I couldn't let it fall into the
Alright.
hands of the goons waiting outside.
We got this. Yep, there we go. We got it. GG. We beat the game. Alright. We in there now, boys. Maybe. Hopefully the killer isn't like right outside. Yep, MLG manuscript dropping there. Yep, now we gotta go get Nico her surprise, exactly. Hey girl, I got this ancient manuscript. Hopefully that's not the last we see of Thirsty Piano Lady. I think somebody mentioned earlier that she's in later games, which I'm very glad. She needs to be in every game.
Hold it right there. Search him again, Flap.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Alright, good. We did it. GG. Nothing else suspicious going on over here. Hopefully the manuscript is still here. That would be terrible if it somebody else got it in the minute it took us to get out here. Okay.
If the manuscript was what Flap and Guido were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
All right then. It had. Did it just have? Did it just have a loading screen to load in one line of text? Game, please.
You're just not going to believe what I've found.
It's not another part of the clown's costume, is it?
The loading screens are literally killing me.
It's a medieval manuscript. Khan left it in the safe at the U-boot.
It's incredible. Is this what he took from Plantark?
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of two knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
I learned about them while writing an article on the Crusades. This guy, named US-released, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Hey, buddy. Good morning.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 600 years. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping. Think about it, George. One guy's already died for it, as you said yourself. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. You keep hold of it.
Also, hey, not a grouch. Welcome. Thank you for the luck. Alright. Got new conversation options finally.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Let's face it, we need help, George.
Yes, we do.
Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
Wrong
I know a
series.
guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics, I suppose.
Far from it. Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum. I'll give you the address.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
She reminds me of the wicked queen in Snow White.
She was the one who said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," wasn't she? She made me cry so much when I was a kid, Mom carried me out of the movie theater.
She didn't frighten me in the least.
Like I said, I was only a kid. I didn't like the crocodile in Peter Pan either. A knight with a crystal ball. Now, there's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam mea lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick like that?
A trick? I studied law, okay? I can read Latin.
My, you're touchy. Tell me that again.
Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
All right.
There's a guy working on a loom. He's weaving a carpet or a tapestry.
Or a duvet cover? It's a clue to a place, I reckon. Somewhere famed for weaving and ships.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod.
Oh, so this is literally Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis now. Great. Way to go.
Let's take another
Nope,
look at the...
no, let's not act shit. Nope, let's not. Okay, so I guess we're going to visit the professor then. I already showed her that card in the matchbook.
Maybe I'll check out the Kroon Museum.
I'm sure you'll find it useful, George.
Alright, so apparently Andre sucks. Let's go meet Andre. Alright, latest bet. Thank you for the race earlier. Yeah, the bottom half. Alright, so let's get another half hour into this. Then I gotta make some nachos and pass out. In that order. Very specifically in that order. Alright, museum. Yeah, the race was a while ago. Would have been like 6 a.m. or something for you. Hey, Heaven. Or Jevin. Either one.
Through the grimy glass, I could see several large shapes in a gloomy room. What they were, I couldn't imagine.
I won the race by
Pardon me?
5 minutes, I think.
Oui, monsieur?
Maybe 4.
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No, I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Not today.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
What? What do sausages have to do?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one.
What?
It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar. Not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Have you seen my tool?
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
Why, thank you.
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers. Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Yeah, why wouldn't you show your tool to everybody? Please.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
What? Why did that make a difference?
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
All right, good talk. Good talk.
Thanks for your help.
All right. I think everything here is probably
The
a
case
hotspot.
contains some fragments of pottery. They look to me like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Age Paléolithique.
All right, so you probably don't care about those. This looks important.
In the case was a spindly tripod,
There we
blackened
go.
with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
What's that?
Ireland.
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited.
I guess we're going to Ireland, you guys. Well, are you gonna...
Touching an object as rare and beautiful as that would have been the act of a barbarian.
Well,
It was a tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
all day. We're very excited about Ireland. Yep, we'll show them our tool again now that we're fully aroused by Ireland, I guess.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
Well, he mentioned a town, so I assume he knows
Closet? It's a sarcophagus. It was an ancient Egyptian sarcophagus with a beautifully painted effigy of its owner on the lid.
Alright, it looks like we're done here. Can we steal the tripod with our tool? But I think we're done here. No, he just shrugged. Great. Alright, off to Ireland? Question mark? I think we just need to report back to Waifu. That, hey, yo, Ireland. We're going to Ireland.
The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland to check it out.
Oh yeah, let's go. Ireland. Yep. Hey, Adrian. Good afternoon, I guess. Yep, this got a PS1 port. I think in Europe too. In America is definitely I'm playing the American version. I think in PAL regions it was also on PS1. Alright, let's oh there's the airport. Alright, shit. We're going to Ireland, you guys. We're going to Ireland. With or without waifu? Alright. Well, take a guess as to all the places we can go in the game. So, Germany, England, France, Spain, Italy, Greece, Turkey, Russia, and Poland, I guess. I think that's correct. No, they're 1 and 2 are on PlayStation 1. The first 2 games were on PlayStation 1 in America. I'm not sure about in other regions.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarne. On the way out, the driver told me there was only 1 service a day.
Baphomet's Curse? Huh.
The menu was limited. It read, "No food today." I didn't care. I'd lost my appetite somewhere over the Irish Sea. It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Oh, have we got the thing for that then? We took this on the plane with us.
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
Whoops. Alright then.
I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside.
Oh, I guess I could have just done that first. Also, why do I need to do that?
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
This is naturally the first thing you do when you arrive in a strange new town, is just start to try and open everything around you. Can I open this? Yep, let's try opening this.
I tugged at the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
We're apparently a gorilla. Alright, now we can talk to this guy. Hey, how do I open all these things?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
Would you like to see... Oh, I can't show my tool? Well, great.
Rosso's the name. Murder's my game.
Are you a detective?
Let's just say I'm here to find the truth.
Cool. Just like on the telly.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat.
Oh, that Shasta.
And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption.
Caused by Shasta.
I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too, but I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I, see what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Alright, now we can show him our tool.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. They gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding.
That's... Huh.
What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Now, the museum, there was a description for an item in the museum that said, this town, you should go to this town.
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost.
Oh, a ghost.
It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
Look at that spooky ghost icon. Oh, man.
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worst. It was coming from inside the castle.
Ooh. Spooky.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
Spooky.
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but me legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
Okay, that's rational. That sounds
Have
rational.
you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see, and he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Sure. That sounds legit. Sure.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry, I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so. Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Takes one to know one.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
All right, then.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seed it before in my life.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Somebody fell for it.
Didn't feel a thing.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
All right, then. Not even. All right.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Good talk. Good talk, 25-year-old. Alright, I should save the game again. In case I get killed by the 14-year-old outside. Or something. Or a spooky ghost kills me. We're gonna have more deaths than Clock Tower in this, probably. Oh god. We're gonna have to talk to all those people. Oh boy. Alright. Time is it? 6:20. Alright. Yep, did do that, correct. Nailed it. Though you did vote for the wrong thing. So, not quite. You almost got it. You did vote for the wrong thing. Syntax was correct, though. Alright, we'll talk to the drunk. Which one's the drunk? Alright, game. I really like to play again. Alright. Probably not this guy. Alright, there we go. Yep. Yep. We got our winner. Exactly. I am the law when it comes to the voting.
Hi there, old-timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No, I'd know it if you were.
No, thirsty British aristocrat lady already said that she is the law, and it was amazing.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
That was about an hour ago.
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Spooky ghost again.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure, with me very own eyes.
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
A ghost.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh!
I think I recall saying something like that too, and then she said it, and it was the best.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Alright, have you seen my tool yet?
Can you identify this tool?
No.
Alright.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face, and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No.
Can you...
No.
We already showed him our tool.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Wait. Take a look at this napkin first.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Probably talk to this guy. This guy looks conspicuous enough. Dreadgasm will soon be a reality on this channel, by the way. Get hyped for it.
My name's George.
Pleased to meet you, mister. My name's Fitzgerald.
I knew that needed to be on here before we got to the Judge Dredd game.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Alright, so I think we need to get this guy drunk somehow.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Alright then. How about my tool?
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
What?
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
This guy.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No, never heard of him.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
Well, besides the kid outside.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Alright. Good talk.
See you later.
So that guy's afraid of ghosts, I guess. Alright. There's a whole bunch of stuff on the desk. That thing. Alright, let's call waifu. I don't know if we're supposed to take waifu with us, or if she's just supposed to stay in France.
Allô, couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
Ireland? What are you doing there?
It's a long story.
Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Did you just hang up? Okay. You'd think they'd at least, like, give some indication that that was over other than here's a load screen.
Top of the morning to you.
I beg your pardon.
Are we missing
Well, that's
dialogue?
what you Irish say, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Do you want something? Or are you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Well, I was trying to be sociable.
Is it a room you're after?
Sure.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could, if you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Get wrecked. I guess we're not getting a room here.
Have you served any, clowns recently?
No. You're the first today.
Seriously, I'm looking for a man dressed in a clown costume.
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so.
Nope.
What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Yeah.
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it makes you fall over.
Have you seen my tool yet?
Here's something which might interest you.
Huh? Oh, what is it?
My passport to the sewers of Paris.
Is that so? Did you see the snooker last night, Mr. O'Brien?
We haven't got a television, Michael.
I know that. Why is it, if you don't mind me asking?
If God had meant us to watch television, we'd all be like Doyle.
I take it no one wants to hear about my underground escapades.
I'd rather drink me own beer.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
It's not Red Nose Day again, is it?
I don't know. But this is part of a clown's costume.
I know that. Good God Almighty. What do you take me for?
Does this fall...
No.
Nope.
Do you recognize this man?
No, I don't. What do you want with him?
I've got a score to settle.
I don't want any trouble in the bar, mister. If it's a fight you're looking for, see Father Mahoney.
All right.
A priest?
We're gonna
a
go fight
man
a
of the
priest.
cloth?
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to Mahoney, it develops character.
Yep, we Ireland now.
Isn't that right, Pat? Didn't he teach you the art of pugilism? Doyle.
Sorry, Michael. I was miles away. What did you say?
Never mind.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
No. Should I?
Nah, it was a long shot. Do you recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
Hey, bartender?
Landlord, if you don't mind.
Sorry. Shake my hand, why don't you?
Now, why should I do that? What have you got up your sleeve?
Nothing. Come on, just shake my hand.
Not just now, mister. I have to be careful on account of the health restrictions.
Oh, jeez. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
That's disgusting.
Uh-huh. I found it in the sewers.
What's the idea of waving it around in my face? You're worse than old Ron. Put it away, man.
Have you seen my tool again? Alright.
Thanks.
I can probably talk to these guys, but I don't think I want to. Alright, so that's a washing machine, I guess.
It was an electric glass washer. It looked even older than the barman.
Alright, and then whatever this is.
The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses, with a creamy white froth on the top.
Okay. Then what is this?
It was an electric pump operated by pushing a small lever. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
You'll be fine. I guess we just gotta drink the whole thing, and then GG.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it. I felt...
Alright.
The glass was empty.
I think we're good, and... Oh, I thought there'd be a sweet, like, drunk, walk animation. What do you mean by pixel perfect? There is scaling going on with the image.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Alright, looks like we're done here. I'm assuming those guys in the back don't have any information for me, because you usually don't have important NPCs that far away. So we talked to Waifu. She can't help us. Guy outside is useless. We've heard about the castle. Apparently there's a spooky ghost there. We can't open up the things on the street. It might be pixel perfect for, like, item hunting. I don't think it is, though. Alright. It's gonna be made easier when I get the mouse in the mail. Whenever that is. I think today's the last day it could actually come in. Let me check, check this thing and see if USPS has done anything. Alright, Moreno Valley. Yeah, it's good. The mouse is going to be delivered in... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, I'm a little upset. So the place that I ordered the mouse from is 5 minutes away from me. And it's not going to be delivered until Monday. They shipped it on Tuesday. They shipped it 3 days ago. And it's not going to be delivered until fucking Monday.
Hi. Do you speak English?
Well, no, what if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
America is really all I can say about that. That is the United States Postal Service at its best. Alright.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Well, actually, that's kind of what they did. I looked at the tracking thing. It got accepted at a post office 5 minutes from me, and then they sent it to another post office 20 minutes the wrong direction, north of me.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar preceptory.
Where was the site of the Templar preceptory?
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
What? You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
Yeah.
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance, not while I'm here to stop you.
Well, great.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Yeah, what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners, the 1978 edition.
What's so cool about home improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the blade.
I haven't run across a goat yet,
no
so
wonder our
probably
Lord
not.
came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
So no goat yet. First time... Yeah, this is the first time I've left Paris.
Surely the betrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves.
We're currently in Ireland.
Does this false nose mean anything to you?
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
I knew it! Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Do you
D-pad, please. D-pad, please.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No. But what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just remembered something.
All right. Have you seen my tool yet?
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris.
Oh, man.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
What do you make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
All right. GG.
I have to go now.
I assume this is locked. That looks locked.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out. The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood.
Alright. Let's see if this thing will open the door. I really doubt it will, though. Nope, he just shrugs. Alright. Nothing over here. Do I have to light this on fire or something? That solves a lot of problems. Red no matches. We have no matches, though. Damn it. Okay. So that guy is not going to let us on his haystack. Climb over the wall. We can't call waifu because she just hung up on us, I guess. She didn't want to accept the collect call from Ireland.
On the back of the cart was a crazily stacked tower of hay bales, leaning precariously against the castle wall.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
Alright. So this guy has a sick book about shelving. I guess we're going back to town. Alright, this actually seems like a good place to call it for tonight. We're actually at the 4-hour mark, and we are 8.5 hours into this stream. Holy crap, I lost track of time. Alright, so that's gonna do it for tonight. Let me save here. And while I save, let's dump the... Let's do that. Let's pause that timer.